Okay, so today was a fairly typical day. You know, a little bit of bickering here, a little bit of bickering there. Grandma threw her usual hissy fits about Walmart not being in stock of some things that she wanted, or just various little things. Last night was quite interesting, to say the least. Somebody, I don't know who it was, I don't know why they were doing it, but there was a few minor explosions outside my house. I really don't care who it was. I'm just really glad that they didn't wake my kids up. That's the one thing you don't do around me. You don't mess with my kids. And I'm sorry to say, but my 4-year-old is already a fraidy cat. Because of my grandmother and displaying fear of just about everything, he's learned that trait. So, when it comes to bedtime, he will actually say something like, "I'm scared," or "the monsters in the closet are gonna get me," or "the monster under the bed is gonna get me," or, something along those lines. So, it's an uphill battle with him every night. I know my house is haunted. I was alone in the house a few times where I've heard nothing but somebody banging on all surfaces of the house. I finally got fed up with it, thought I was going crazy, screamed stop, and so it stopped. I have a couple interesting pictures as well, taken at random in the house that, unless somebody had just pummeled my couch that we had, there's no way you could come up with the 32 plus orbs that are in one of these pictures that I have. Maybe my mind's just taking pictures out of little pictures or blurs or whatever, but in the bottom of one picture that I have, there is what looks to be a cat. Ironically enough, this cat looks almost identical to our old cat, which has been deceased for several years now. She was put down because she ended up with some sort of disease or something when I was like 8, 9 years old. In the same picture, there is it's an unexplained blue streak, and then right on the one side of the picture, there's this black void. And this particular black void is ironically where a light should be. There's just a lot of things going on in this house that I personally can't explain. The house scares me, to be perfectly honest. I'm terrified to be alone in this house. And by alone, I mean by myself with my children. It's kind of comforting to have my grandmother here, but I'm pretty sure she's the one that draws in most of it with her constant nagging or crying or being upset about every little thing. The thing, I guess, that irritated me the most is she knows she's diabetic, and she tried to get past me, primary caretaker for her. She tried to get past me a can of instant coffee, tea, something or other. She likes the chai latte stuff. I mean, it's one thing when it's the only thing she's ingesting first thing in the morning, but when it comes to evenings and her, drinking that stuff just before bed, she dozes off during the day. So she doesn't really sleep at night, which I guess is part of my other problem, because she's always tired and cranky, and I just don't want to deal with it. I don't know. Things are just kind of screwy. Figured I haven't posted in a few days, so here it is. A little bit of everything. Almost a lot of nothing, but hope you enjoyed.